Hi Indy, this is Unghshu. Guess at where I am. This would be the third video of this kind that I'm at the Black Main settlement. Not all roads of it are good for filming because some of them have very long fences, sort of. Just look how many flowers. And the first video, it even consists of two parts. I beg your pardon for the change in light, but you can say that it's mostly afterlight. Such picturesque houses here. Some are new, like this one. It's really impressive. And this one is quite new too. Well, I'm trying to find... Well, this is a mechanic well. Obviously. Well, I think I found a very picturesque one. Like I said, this would be the third one, and I think that during my next visit I will start filming from the pond, which is kind of a local landmark. Well, I think that every part of this village is quite picturesque and worth documenting. Okay. The sun has been shining me right in the eye. Well, as a paparatnik. I don't remember what it's called. I always forget. So there are still many people around, almost on every plot. So I'm just trying to be quiet. Sorry for shaking my camera, but mosquitoes are quite bitey. Well, this is such a nice roof, isn't it? It's a bluish one. I'm just trying to capture as much as I can. So many flowers. Oh, look who I found. Kitty, are you gonna bring me luck? Okay. I think that on the way back, if I look at this, I chokeberries. And I gotta say that I managed to eat a few chokeberries on our plot. We don't have too much of them. Well, if I manage to film one piece video, I think it will be better on my way back. I mean, the sun that is shining me right in the eye. And look at this. This is a hill. I didn't expect that. I remember something like this from my bike rides when I was a teen. And this is izbushka. Look at this. Wow, this is real izbushka. Look at the base of this house. The first floor. I mean, it's real izba construction. Wow, this is such a nice place. Look at this. It feels like in the south, really. Like in Caucasus and like in that village. Oh wow, look at this house. I'm like a... This is so stupid. I'm like a kid in a candy store because the weather is so romantic and I don't know. I could have gone to the walk earlier, but I was kind of talking to you. And of course I don't regret. I could never regret anything like this, even if I miss the entire day. Like I said, I have also two parts of videos from this exact village, and I was already telling you that it's a remote and isolated one because it's located amidst the forest and only one forest road leads to it. Look, another izbushka, and it looks like it's desolate. Wow, it's like a haunted house. It's like real izbushka from a fairy tale or something. where Baba Yaga lives. You know who Baba Yaga is? By the way, it's not a fictional character. None of them. You probably know all of them quite well because I always tell you about Cat Bayum, Baba Yaga, Leshi, Kikimora, stuff like that. Well, it's easy to believe that in these woods all the supernatural creatures dwell like all at once. This is so nice. Wow, it's a windmill. Look at this. I spotted a windmill. This is such a nice plot. Yeah, the light is changing and it's quite hard to focus the camera, but I'm not, and this is quite a nice road bend. I'm not heading on the left because the road that is on the left, it's full of fences and they are quite ugly, so I'll have to go on the right. But like I said, I'm not gonna be filming the pond today. It's almost impossible to focus the cameras so that it's not dark. There are many entrances to the forest. Well, I think that I probably should have started showing you, oh, this is a stylized izbushka. It's probably just a barn, but a very nice one. I'm sorry that I'm interrupting myself. But I don't know, this evening feels so romantic and I'm feeling quite good right now. You probably know why. And it feels like I can really take you on a walk with me because I know that you can appreciate something like this. This is a nice fence and gate. But these ones are cooler. Looks so authentic. And this little canvas over the gate, it's a very traditional thing. Look at this plot. It's a very traditional thing. It's for the protection from the rain. And this little roof over the gate, it used to be everywhere on the gates since the times of Old Rus, like from the times of Ivan the Terrible. You probably heard of that guy. He wasn't that terrible, actually. He was terrible, but he was also helping the spread of education and science and everything like that. Despite that, he's always depicted, oh look, a greenhouse like ours. He's always depicted as something absolutely horrible for the country and for the history, but he wasn't. The history is being distorted. And it's getting blurry. And someone is over there, so I'm not sure what to do. Probably will have to put the camera down in order not to gain attention, so probably have to make a little pause. Sorry for my unsophisticated look, and like I have very dirty boots. Look at this house. This is so nice. Well, my boots are getting quite old and dirty because I walk a lot, and no matter how I take care of them, it doesn't work too well. So I have no idea how to go to work. Oh, look at this rug. You know, Russians love their rugs. Well, I love these roads, I have to say. They're really picturesque. I have to say that probably only two of the central roads are not as picturesque. And I just smelled, you know what? I just smelled the oak bark. It has such a distinctive smell. It's really divine. You know, there is such a place in Pushkin town. Look at these flowers. Well, I'm just filming briefly and I'm not sure if it's blurry. I beg your pardon if it's getting blurry all the time. It's really hard to focus it. So, there is a place in Pushkin town. Oh, look at the sky. And fences again. Okay. This has been a nice walk. I'm not sure I have space on my hard drive to walk to the pond, but I probably should try. The pond is a little bit on the left. Yeah, there are many people and children on the plots. Yeah, what about Pushkin? Yeah, there's a place on one of the main streets that has a couple oaks, and yeah, that's a divine place. I love it so much. I used to love it because now I'm not going to Pushkin, obviously. I don't have any business there, but I used to live there occasionally before, I told you. But I'm happy with my hometown, Kolpin. Just look at this light. The sun has set down. Isn't it beautiful? So this is the afterlight. It's the official beginning of the afterlight. You cannot really call it white nights because the white nights have faded away. But the afterlight is still present and it's very bright. So after the sun sets down, it cannot get dark immediately, instantly, you know. I think I have a couple more minutes on my hard drive. Look at this. Wow. Sorry for the dumpster. And, well, this is the pond. I was mistaken, it's right here. This is cool. Well, this is the landmark of the place that I told you about. Some days I used to swim in here. I'm not sure, maybe even now somebody swims here, but I wouldn't do it. It's definitely not a good idea. Look at this afterlight. Well, I'm not sure what it is. This is a this is such a swing. I wouldn't call it a swing. I don't know, Americans call it a teeter-totter. They were laughing at me when I called a swing like that. I'm not very good at these terms, you know. Well, this is such a nice place, and of course I'm heading back, and I'm so glad that I captured the very picturesque roads, the sunset, the afterlight, and the pond in one video, and I can show it to you today. Of course, I was explaining a lot of things in the previous videos, and the previous one that I filmed before this, it was quite interesting too, because I didn't really know where I was heading to, and I accidentally reached the forest road, so it was quite an interesting route, but I think I can show it to you later. Maybe I'll just start with this one. Do you like this pond? I have to say that it looks more romantic on rainy days. And these little circles, you know what it is. It's these little insects. We call them vodomirki, which basically means the ones that measure water. Like they doing this water measurement with their tiny legs. These are the insects that walk on water. They really walk on it because the water is dense, and due to the density of water they can walk on it. They are native to Shapki lakes and everywhere. They live on peaty water. Okay, this is such a nice evening and so warm. I didn't expect it to be so warm because yesterday it was colder, and this is such a nice day. I don't know. Maybe it seems so nice to me because we have been talking and I'm in a good mood. So, but I'm kind of happy every time I go on a hike anywhere and I can share it with you. So I'm heading back over here. So this was a nice hike, and I hope you like this improvised excursion. And now I'm probably heading to the grocery store. I don't know, I need to buy some sauerkraut, and it will be quite a long way, and I've got some drinks and I will buy more. Well, sorry, I've been bitten by a mosquito. It's been a long way, so I better be walking faster. So I'm heading over there, as you can see. Okay, just one more glance at the afterlight. Bye bye.